Hari Om, everyone. So let us start today's session with a prayer to Varamahalakshmi. Shall we do that? You
Yeah,
want to say a prayer, Shweta? Lakshmi Stotra?
I need my book. I have
All
to go
right.
get it.
I'll just get started. You can join or you can pitch in. Namaste Mahamaye Shripeethe Surapujite शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोऽस्तु नमस्ते गरुडारूढे कोलासुरभयङ्करी सर्वपापहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोऽस्तु So this yesterday Prabhuji in his Varamahalakshmi talk, he was explaining that what's the difference between saying just Lakshmi and Mahalakshmi. Anybody paid attention to it, or anybody knows what it is? There's a difference, right? Or why do we call this as Mahalakshmi and regularly the one sitting in with Narayana is Lakshmi? What do you think? Anyone? There is a small difference, and he mentioned that when we add the epithet Maha, like Maha Lakshmi, Maha Saraswati, Maha, what's that? During Navratri, we have
Mahagauri. Mahagauri.
Mahagaur, Mahakali, and all that. So
Mahagauri.
the Maha is indicates the unmanifest, the ultimate reality. So that is Nirguna and Saguna for you in that same space. Lakshmi and Mahalakshmi. Lakshmi is manifest. How is Lakshmi manifest in our lives? With all the abundance that we have, the grace and everything, that is the manifest Lakshmi. Mahalakshmi is the unmanifest, Nirguna. So that's what he was saying, and it is so beautiful. All the metaphors that we have in our the icons and the metaphors in our Sanatana Dharma, they are absolutely meaningful, totally meaningful, isn't it? So we never lose sight of the unmanifest through the manifest. And that is the purpose also. Even while we are doing all this puja. That's why, in Varma Lakshmi Vrata, we don't keep an idol. Like how we do for Janmashtami, we keep Krishna's idol. For all these vratas, we keep a kalasha. Alva? It is called a Purna Kumbha, in which the Purnatva is invoked. Brahman or the unmanifest is Purna. It is not limited by name and form. Hence, all this invocation in the Kadasha and all that. So, all these rituals become more meaningful and more depth when we know all these things. That's why we need to listen to the explanation given by Prabhuji for all these rituals. For every festival, he gives. So, we should watch out. All right. So, here we were in Bhagavad Gita. We have done this, but still, just go through it again. 5.11. Here, Bhagavan is telling us how to stay with, how to go from Karma Yoga to Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Okay. Kaye namas, kaye, कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति सङ्गं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये. So here in this shloka we discussed last week that the yogis still do karma. The karma yogis are doing karma. How? Why? For Atma Shuddhi. Atma here means Chitta Shuddhi. Okay. So whatever we are doing right now in any space, in our own spaces, everything is for Chitta Shuddhi. Very, 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 very important. So sometimes we feel, oh, we have been doing so much Vedanta all these years. I kind of get what the drift is, everything, but I'm unable to stay with it. If any of us feel that way, it's because there are a lot of blockages which need to be cleared by how? By more and more karma yoga, by making the mind more and more clear, tili, like, transparent. We have to do that. In this context, I'm sorry. In this context, one of these other sessions I had shared, I think Anu, Suma, and a couple of us weren't here for this Atma Shuddhi thing. So beautifully, Ramacharita Manas, I came across a passage where Valmiki tells Rama is in Vanavasa and he enters Valmiki's ashrama. And he asks Valmiki, where should I stay for these 14 years in Vanavasa? Where should I stay? Okay, I'm repeating this for the sake of those of us who weren't here that day. It is very beautiful. So, Valmiki gives Rama. See, now just imagine the whole implication here. Valmiki was a Ratnakara, the hunter, isn't it? And he became a saint by taking the name of Rama. Not even Rama, it is said Mara, ulta name of Rama. And then here is Rama who is coming and staying in his ashram and asking the same, and he does pranam to the sage and asks him, where should I go from here with my wife and my brother? And so Valmiki gives a very beautiful answer. He says, now tell me where you are not. He's telling Rama, tell me where you are not, and then I will tell you where you can go. And then, but still, I will tell you where you have to live. Where should Rama go from here, Andre? Valmiki says, go to that place where people's ears are as deep as the ocean. Andre, people who do Shravana of your Nama and your glories and this Tattva and all that, here, right here in Dharmakshetra, Rama will come and live because there is Shravana happening. So that is one place where the Shravana is happening. The ear should be as deep as the ocean. See, this is also a thing for us. This is all for Atma Shuddhi. How would that Atma Shuddhi happen? That Manas Shuddhi, how will it happen is when I'm doing Shravana completely with it, then Rama will come and stay in my heart. Chitta Shuddhi is happening. Second abode. Those go and stay in those whose eyes long for the darshan of the Lord. They delight in beholding saints and gods and sacred places. That means the people who are drawn towards you, O Rama, in whatever manner, Saguna, Nirguna, whatever Rama. So we are all drawn to this. So God will automatically come and stay in our hearts. And those whose tongues delight in his name and virtues. So yesterday was Varamahalakshmi, or today, whatever. Everybody is singing Lakshmi bhajans and songs. That is bhajana of the Lord only, no? So there, at least at that moment, God is with us. And then the fourth point is those who joyfully partake of prasada. That means not just the little prasada or tirtha that one gets in a temple or in somebody's place. Every moment in our lives, whatever we do, we take it as prasada. Prasada buddhi. Those who cultivate prasada buddhi, that is where the Lord comes and lives. Anything I get on my plate in my life, 24/7, 365 days, accept as prasada, accept with prasada buddhi. This is what the Lord has given me. This is Chitta Shuddhi. This will help in Chitta Shuddhi, and the Lord has to come and live there. This is all Valmiki is telling Rama. It is in Valmiki Ramayana also, and it comes in Tulsi Ramayana also. And then, Rama, please go and stay where people bow to God, Guru, and parents, and the wise people. So those of us who have a Sadguru in our lives, definitely, and with the bhakti, we are doing seva of the Guru and God in whatever manner, then the Lord can come and stay here. All this is Chitta Shuddhi process is happening. And then, next point, Valmiki says, go and live in a place where whose hands are engaged in service, seva. So when we are, if not specifically, I'm not doing any seva, then whatever work I'm doing through the day should be done as a seva. Then only prasada buddhi will come, by the way, isn't it? Whatever I'm doing, I do as a seva, and that prasada buddhi will develop in me. That is another point. And then Valmiki, on the same theme, he develops and he says, those whose feet walk only on the righteous path, dharma. See, in Vyavahara, this is very important. For our intellectual understanding, we need all this jnana and all that. Vedanta. Aham Brahmasmi, you are also Brahma, Tattvamasi, and Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. All this is for what? Intellectual understanding. But how do I do my Vyavahara? Can I do Vyavahara with intellectual understanding of Aham Brahmasmi? No. What the scriptures tell us is, for Vyavahara, stick to dharma. What is right, what is not right, what needs to be done right now, what should be avoided. That is what should be the guiding principle for Vyavahara. Okay. So here Valmiki is telling Rama, those who walk on the righteous path, of course Rama will come there. Rama is Vigrahavan Dharmaha, isn't it? So all that is there, Rama will come. And then eighth point, Valmiki has given 14 abodes, of which the eighth one is those who perform japa and worship with great faith and sincerity. Or just engaged in these acts with great sincerity. Even this, whatever we are doing, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, if I have Shraddha in that, in sincerity and faith in this path, then Rama is here with us. And then the ninth point, my dear Rama, please go and stay in a heart which is free of Vishayas. Vishaya andreno, attraction towards the objects of the world. What will happen if I have attraction towards the objects of the world? It comes with a baggage of kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. So Valmiki is telling Rama, go in, see, all these places are good, but you should also be comfortable with your wife and brother. It should be your home where you can, kick off your shoes and relax on the sofa. You should be happy. Such a heart is one which is free of Vishayas, free of this lust, greed, anger, pride, deceit, and all these things. You go and live in such a heart. Here, not only Rama, but his whole family will come and stay. Hanuman will also come. Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, Hanuman. They will all come and stay happily in such a heart. And then, point number 10, he says, live in a place live in a heart which delights in the prosperity of other people. Okay, you are happy when somebody, not jealous, no envy, not maybe holy envy. Oh yes, but even that envy is not allowed. No envy, no jealousy at all. You are happy with others' progress in whatever material and spiritual progress. You are happy. So that heart is also a clean place where Rama can come and stay. And the 11th point, those who regard all women, expect their spouses, or now we can say all beings who regard their spouse as mother and as the Lord. Okay. So that is important. That means that completely the lust has gone out of their lives, out of the window. Like how Ramakrishna is to worship his wife as Kali. So that means that it's a pure heart and there's a lot of self-restraint. That is another place where Rama will come and live, stay. And then those who those who look at others' wealth as poison. So they don't covet, They are free from covetousness and they are free from dishonesty, deceit. This is another specific thing he says. Then point number 13, Valmiki tells Rama, please stay in a heart which is fully surrendered to Rama. That means what? Fully surrendered to Rama means Rama and Rama alone is my protector. Nobody else. You don't look elsewhere. You don't go to an astrologer. You don't go to any other temple. You don't put up a nimbus. You have the clear understanding that my Rama will take care of me no matter what. Tera mera yaar ka chale. Always thy will be done. So that is full surrender to the Lord. And the last point, the 14th loka where Rama will go and stay is where those whose only desire is to love you, to have devotion towards you. All points are the same, but poetically, Tulsi Das has written very, very beautiful lines about where Rama will live. So only go and live in a place whose heart is only devoted to serving you, O Rama. Then he will say all this, and in the end he adds, I have tell you these 14 lokas where you can live, but if you still want to go, you ask me, you go and live in Chitrakuta. That is he will go and live in Chitrakuta with his wife and this thing. So here we are seeing Rama, Rama, Rama is because it's from the Tulsi Ramayana, but we have to understand this is completely towards whatever my Ishtadevata. See, in one of the previous shlokas, Krishna has told us it is very, very hard to go with Nirguna Bhava all the time when we are in Vyavahara of the world. So, have an altar at which you can offer all your prayers, all your fears, all your everything. You need an altar at which you can offer it. For this, you should have a Dishta Devata. That's what Krishna himself has said. That's how Nirguna and Saguna has to be reconciled. See, what do the Jnanis do? What does Prabhuji do? We do all Vedanta when we'll say Brahman, Brahman, Brahman. But when it comes to bhakti, we just replace the word Brahman with Bhagwan. That's all we do. Understanding is very much the same, all pervading, all knowing, uh, everything, all that is glorious and beautiful, that is Bhagwan. That's all. We go with that and the supreme protector and all that. And so, Chitta Shuddhi, this is how it happens. Is that nice or what? People who missed it last time I shared it. Isn't that beautiful actually?
Thank you, Purnima ji. It's
Yes,
definitely
yes.
beautiful.
So, how do I do Chitta Shuddhi? And if we are asking ourselves right now, oh, at what stage am I? Then these are the 14 points. Something or other would have been, we might put a tick mark against something or other, isn't it? All of us. So, definitely Chitta Shuddhi is happening, in us. At every point it is happening. Okay. And in the same breath, there is a litmus test of am I a karma yogi and am I a karma yogi and wanna be karma sannyasi? What is the difference, karma yoga and karma sannyasa? Please, people, this is the whole point of this whole chapter. The difference between karma yoga and karma sannyasa. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense to go forward in this chapter.
Karma yogi is somebody who lives in a samsar, continues doing his everyday karmas, like, everyday, cooking, cleaning, but in the name of God, right? So that's how I see.
My
Karma
yogi does
sannyasa.
everything in the name of God. Correct. Correct.
Yes. So that's
And
karma yogi. Karma sannyasa means as a sannyasi, he just does the nimitta, what he has to do, but
Hmm.
not the everyday, the cooking, cleaning. He does the bhiksha, he has to go ask for a bhiksha and all that, so that way he's not gaining all the other, what a karma yogi, how he accumulates all the papa.
Papa Punya.
The sannyasi won't do. He'll still do the karma, but karma of a sannyasi, right? Performing yagnas or.
Hold on, hold on.
Wait.
Karma sannyasa is also for the householder only.
Okay.
We don't see in another previous classes. Yes, Anu?
Yeah, karma sannyasa, they renounce being and they do their worldly action. They do renunciation and give up on the desire of that's more. Internal renunciation happens with ego and desire for rewards of performing anything.
Correct.
Yeah.
Internal renunciation. Karma yoga nalli external renunciation. I do everything and say, okay, I didn't do it. The Lord did it. But in karma sannyasa, it is internal renunciation. That's it. Okay. That is what the difference between karma yogi and karma sannyasi. Karma sannyasi doesn't have to take formal sannyasa. Formal sannyasa is external renunciation. The one who becomes an external renunciate also has to do karma yoga. Everything he has to do to become internally, to give up internally, that has to be also be done. The chitta shuddhi should happen for internal renunciation also. So, so what am I? Am I a karma yogi or a karma sannyasi, or am I somewhere in between? So, some questions to ask myself. Number one, when I'm doing something or when I've just finished a task, do I feel fulfilled even though it is imperfect? What do you think? Sometimes do you feel, Arey, I should have done this better? Chah, it didn't come out the way I intended. Do I have such feelings? In which case, I am the doer is still very strong in me. Make sense? But if I'm taking the name of the Lord and doing it, doing something like a child, which paints a picture and very happy with the outcome, that is karma sannyasa. That is no doership. It just comes out the way, it was intended to. So that is the one question. Do I feel fulfilled even though my action was imperfect? Who wants to, say that? Yes, I'm able to say that anta ಹೇಳಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತಾ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ? Or some dissatisfaction ಇದೆಯಾ after some
I'm not able to. uh,
say that
I'm not
yet?
able to get myself to say that. Not at all. Mm.
Then start doing it.
How?
I mean,
How?
what prevents us from doing it?
ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅದು ನಾವು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಡನ್ ಬೈ ಗಾಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಮೀ
ಅದೇ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಇವಾಗ.
ಆ ರಿಯಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಾನು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂದೆ ಈಗ್ಲೇ. ಯಾಕೆ ಡಿಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಏನ್ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಭಗವಂತ ನೀನೇ ಮಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡೋದು ಅಲ್ಲೇ. ಅದು ತಿಲಾರ್ಪಣ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅರ್ಪಣ, ಇದು ತರ್ಪಣ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡೋದು. ನೀನೇ ಮಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ದು, ನಂದಲ್ಲ. ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಗುಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ನ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇದ್ ಬಿಡೋದು.
But we can ponder over how to do something better, alva.
ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ. ವ್ಯವಹಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕು, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದು ಇದು. ಬಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದು ಅಜಿಟೇಷನ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. I can still improve myself without being agitated or cursing myself or feeling guilty.
Okay, got it. Yes.
So internal understanding versus external vyavahara, we have to be very clear. ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ವ್ಯವಹಾರಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ನಾನು ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಇಷ್ಟು, ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ಹೋಗು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬಾರ್ದು. ಮಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಸರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಬಟ್ ಅಜಿಟೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್. ಸಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಇಂಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್, I might get bad feedback from the world also. ದಟ್ ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಡಿನೈ. ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇರೆಯವರು ಅದನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಓ ಭಗವಂತ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದು ಇವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಿಂಗಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ. ನೋ ನೋ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡನ್. ಬಟ್ ಆ ಥರ ನಮಗೆ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬಂದಾಗ್ಲೂ ಸಿ 14 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್ ವಾಸ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಫಾರ್ ಚಿತ್ತಶುದ್ಧಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಥ್ರೋಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಮೀ, ಐ ಆಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ ಬುದ್ಧಿ. Even though I am not agitated, I am not disturbed. See, all this is Chitta Shuddhi process, Baba. We cannot dismiss any of it. So litmus test, do I feel fulfilled even though imperfect? Number one. Number two, have my vasanas deepened or has it thinned down? Another litmus test. ನನ್ನ ವಾಸನೆಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂದರೆ, ವಾಸನಾ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್? ಫಾರ್ ದ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಇದು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಕರ್ಟನ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂಗಡಿಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಇನ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಒನ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬೈ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಮ್. ಇದನ್ನೇ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ there is no end to it. That is what it is being said here. That is another litmus test. Enough is enough ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ? Because this has been told many times, the world is this dog's tail. It cannot be straightened no matter what you do. So that is very important. How much can I go on perfecting my environment, myself, my possessions? No end to it. So that's another litmus test. Vasanas have deepened or have they thinned down? So let us just open our cupboards and see how many beautiful dresses we have. And let us ask ourselves, do I need to possess more or better stuff? It's very, very harsh, alva idu kashta. Because this is very dear to most of us. It's very, very difficult to give it up. So that's another litmus test. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಅದ್ರ ಹಿಂದೆನೆ ಓಡಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Number 3, do I want praise? Same thing, developing on the same concept. Do I want to be praised or acknowledged for whatever I am doing in life to others? That's another litmus test for a karma yogi to karma sannyasi. And then whatever responsibilities I have in my life, tomorrow if I am asked to drop it, will I be able to drop it? Yes, what do you think, people? What is the most beautiful thing you're doing right now which gives you so much joy? Will you be able to drop it tomorrow all of a sudden if you're asked to? Enantira?
Right now, I don't think so.
Ade.
But when it comes to what we again, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಹೌದು. ನಾವು ಒಂದ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಓ ನಂಗೆ ಇದು ಇಲ್ದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಗದೇನ ಅಂತ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಂದಾಗ it will happen.
You're right. Correct. Somehow we will get the courage and the inspiration will come from God himself, of course.
That itself shows that nothing is in our hands. Alva?
Exactly. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. And then when I'm praised, do I feel happy or uncomfortable? That's another litmus test. Or when I'm criticized, do I feel uncomfortable and unhappy? Little things which shows me how much my mind is likely to be disturbed. Even being happy is also a disturbance. It's a movement. It's a movement in the mind. See, happiness is different from joy. Joy ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ, ನನಗೆ nobody can disturb my peace of mind. ಅದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸಂತೋಷ ಪಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸು. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸಂತೋಷ ಪಡೋದು ಒಂದು, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಇಲ್ದಿರೋವಾಗ ದುಃಖ ಆಗೋದು, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್. I mean, I hope I'm clear what is being conveyed here. So the disturbances of the mind, that happiness, the joy, all that watch out how my mind is behaving. And so these are all the things that litmus test of a karma sannyasi. Hanuman was praised by Rama when he found out where Sita is and all that. And so praise madre, what did Hanuman say? Abba Baba, please don't praise me. Give me more work, I will do. Do not trap me by praising. Hanuman told his Bhagavan. Please do not trap me by praising. I will simply ಉಬ್ಬುಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ನಂಗೆ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದ. So that should be our attitude. Never look for praise or appreciation or award. If it comes my way, accept gracefully. That's not a problem. That's given by God only and Guru. But do not run behind it. Okay. Nice. We have done a lot of. And then we come back to 12. Come back, or I don't know what we are doing here. युक्तः कर्म फलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम् अयुक्तः कर्म कामकारेण फले सक्तो निबध्यते. I suspect we have done this also. Okay, anyone wants to chant this? Please go ahead. युक्तः कर्म फलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम् अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले सक्तो निबध्यते. Yuktah means, yes, please carry on.
युक्तः कर्म फलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम् अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले शक्तो निबध्यते.
Yes. So this ayuktaha is he's bandha, he is bond, he's in bondage because of kama karana. He is doing it for the sake of results. Ashte, this shloka is all about that. Shanti mapnoti. Yaru yuktaha. The one who is doing karma yoga / karma sannyasi, he will go on getting more and more and more shanti. So that is another thing which we have to look here. Karma phalam tyaktva is to drop the insistence of, what am I dropping the insistence of? I am dropping the insistence of paristhiti. I need such a environment to be happy. That one I have to drop, number one. Number two, people have to be such and such for me to be happy. Number two, objects. I need the objects in my life to be such and such. That means dropping raga and dvesha. To a great extent, we cannot drop it fully. Okay, because our swabhava is there. Ashtu fullu drop manak agala. But I can drop the insistence. Let me, create the environment that I love. No problem. But to a certain extent, if it is not happening, drop the insistence. That much I can do. Alva. Adrindane vaddadod beda anta. So these are the things we have to manage in our life. Objects, people, and paristhiti. We can't manage them. I have to manage my attitude towards these things. Which is what Krishna is telling us. Why? Because this is very important. Today's Purushartha is tomorrow's Prarabdha. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನೇನೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, ನನ್ಗಿಷ್ಟ ಬಂದಂಗೆ, ನನ್ನ ವಾಸನೆಗೆ ತಕ್ಕಂಗೆ. According to my vasanas, I go on doing some things today without karma yoga buddhi, without karma sannyasa buddhi. Tomorrow it will come back as my prarabdha. That is why immediately there itself, if I go on applying this acceptance, prasada buddhi, this purushartha will not turn into prarabdha. Purushartha ilde we cannot live. We have to go on doing everything with an intention, with a specific goal. We have to act. But how to stop from, it generating papa punya is through this prasada buddhi. I do not deny, nor do I insist. That is what Vivekananda said, no? Don't neither seek nor avoid. This avoiding was also on karma only. I'm doing something over there. I'm exercising my insistence. Avoid. Andre, internally I should avoid all the, like a diabetic has to avoid too many sweets. Athara alla. When it comes to paristhithis, which I cannot change, I shouldn't be in denial. I have to deal with it. Whatever God has given me, I have to deal with it. With what attitude? That God has given me, God knows best. Destiny, this is my destiny. And we have to go through life. And in me, and especially this attitude is very much necessary when there are very strong prarabdhas. Three types of prarabdhas are there. We have discussed. One is a prarabdha where it is just praying to the God or Guru that little prarabdha will go away. Sometimes it is said that in dreams, the bad dreams will take away some prarabdha from life. And then there are mid-level prarabdhas, which are with intervention, some yajna, some havan, some puja, some vrata you do, and that is also gone. But that strong prarabdha, which cannot be avoided, that we have to take it as God's will alone. Like maybe some disease, some death in the family, some unfortunate. Mostly this prarabdha we associate with unfortunate things only, not the good ones. Actually, everything is prarabdha only. The wonderful situation that I have, that is also prarabdha. But I will not associate that word, unfortunately, which is very unintelligent. Everything is prarabdha only. That is, prarabdha means karma phala. That's all. So the strong prarabdhas, I have to take it as God's will. Ashte. Shantim apnoti. So for this shanti, to get shanti, I have to clean up my acts. Clean up all the cobwebs in my head. And I should not lose track of dharmic way of life. Ethical and moral act. I think for that, we are way beyond that, but still it has to be said. Leading an ethical and moral life on a day-to-day basis is how the Chitta Shuddhi is happening. That is why we are all here in this first place. If we had not done that, we would not be listening to the words of Bhagavan. Okay? On the asana of black money, nobody can sit and do or listen to Bhagavad-gita. Isn't it? So we are good. We are all good. So in that way, we have cleaned up our act. And then now we are trying to go beyond dharma and are understanding what is, beyond dharma. What is it? It is this moksha. Dharma, artha, kama and moksha. We are at this fourth stage. And here again, I had to bring in Tulsidas because it's very beautiful. Some lovely points are there. He says, how I can lose shanti in my life? I mean, I cannot claim honestly that I'm always shanta. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ disturbance avag ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರತ್ತೆ. Isn't it? Yes or no? Things disturb me. Who can say I'm always shanta here? Please, I would like to know. Am I shanta? Little disturbances are there in life. So Tulsidas gives us a list of useless things. He says without this shanti, everything else we do in life is useless. For this, he gives some metaphors. Wearing ornaments, having a lot of ornaments means wealth. Without clothes. Now it is fine. On the ramp, you see models walking with ornaments without clothes. But Tulsidas is saying, having ornaments without clothes is useless. What is the extension of this? He says, having a lot of material benefits without mental peace is useless. And then doing Brahma Vichara without Vairagya. So we are all doing Shravana, Manana, Vinidhyasana, but that Vairagya has to go on deepening. Otherwise, I can do Brahma Vichara till the cows come home. It will be of no use to me. Atma Vichara, Brahma Vichara, who am I, Tattvamasi, all this I go on talking. But some little vairagya would have come, should have come in my life by now. Otherwise, I'm wasting my time, really. Then the third point Tulsidas says is having bhoga without health. Without health. Lot of things, variety of sweets spread in front of me, but I'm unable to use it, eat it because I have gastroenteritis. Useless. Alva? And then japa without devotion or duty without devotion. Shraddha. Without Shraddha, if I go on doing so many things in life, it is not yoga. I do it with I have to do it alapa anta ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it is useless. That's such an act. Unfortunately, I have lost one opportunity to go closer to God. That is, Tulsidas is saying all this. He is, of course, a parabhakti he has got for Rama. And these are the useless things given by Tulsidas. So, why are we looking at this? If I have a little, if I add, what is that Purandar Dasardu idu? Rama Nama Payasakke, Krishna Nama Sakkare, Vithala Nama Tuppava Berasi, Bai Chappasona anta. How do I live in life? I have to do all this. I have to just put the tadka of bhakti and jnana in my activities. Then my karma yoga and karma sannyasa will all fall into place. That's what is being said in this shloka. Then ayuktaha karma karena kama karena ayukta, the one who doing all that we are doing with the I want the results. Come on, show me the money. If I start doing such things, then I'm again in bondage. Ashte. And then karma yogi aitu, karma sannyasi is, we have got the difference between the two. Then we go to 13, shloka number 13. People, please feel free to chant. Sarva karmani manasa sanyasyaste sukham vashi navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvanna karayan. Yes. Chant ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
सर्वकर्माणि मनसा सन्न्यास्यास्ते सुखं वशी नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन्.
सर्वकर्माणि मनसा संन्यस्वास्ते सुखं वशी नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन्.
Yes. Sarva karmani manasa sanyasya. So all the actions, I am dropping it there and then, mentally renouncing all actions. Samyasyaste sukham vashi. I mean, completely self-control is there. I am in control of the situation. Sukham vashi. I am resting happily in that. The mind is not disturbed. Navadvare pure dehi. All of us are Navadvara pura dehis only. What is this Navadvara pura deha? The body has got 9 gates. 5 in the face region, eyes, the nose, the nostrils, the mouth, and then the genital organs. Navadvara pura. All of us have only one pura to live in. Not Bangalore, Bombay, Mangalore, America, Seattle or whatever. All of us are living in this Navadvara pura. All of us andre yaru? Who is living in Navadvara pura, by the way? Who is the one living in the Navadvara pura?
All human beings. Huh?
Who is living? Andre, Bhagwan is living in me, in this Pura, alva. He is the one who is living in me. Bhagwan is living in this Navadvara Pura. There is no me. There is no human being. There is no Jantu. There is no nothing. Everything is only Bhagwan. Everywhere in all the sentient beings, it's only Bhagavan who is living in that Pura. ಆ ಥರದಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಸುಖಂ ವಶಿ ನಾಟ್ ಮೀ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ನಾಟ್ ಮೀ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಭಗವಾನ್ ದೆನ್ ಐಲ್ ಬಿ happy. That is the only attitude which will give me ಸುಖ. ನಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಸುಖನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ ದುಃಖ. ಮನಸಾ ಸರ್ವ ಕರ್ಮಾಣಿ ಸನ್ಯಸ್ಯ, ಥ್ರೂ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್. ನಾ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೈ ಚಲ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಬಿಡೋದಲ್ಲ, ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಗವಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ. ನೋ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಅರ್ಜುನ ಇಸ್ ಬೀಂಗ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ದ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. Arjuna wanted to give up everything. He said, no, do it in my name. Understand that you are not doing it, it's me who is doing it. Viveka buddhya, manasa, I have to understand. Alva? Not bhavanaya, not by brainwashing myself. The mind will tell us all sorts of stories. This is not brainwashing. Doing everything that I am supposed to do, yet with the understanding that Bhagavan is doing through me. That is this mental renunciation and ade. Not physical renunciation. You have to sit there, be out there and fight your fights. Karmani akarmana sab ya pashe. That is the one who does karma and looks at it as akarma. That it's come in the chapter 4. That is the sukham vashi. Vashi means sense organs are well controlled. Mind is complete focus. Arjuna was known for his complete focus in whatever he was doing. And then Navadvara Pura Dehi. This is the city of 9 gates. Ashte. That is how we have to look at our body. Bhagavan was living in the city of 9 gates. See, this Vedanta is not wiping out samsara for me. Is it? No, it is still very much there. The drama still goes on. But how to be an actor in the drama is what Vedanta teaches us. Na kurvan na karayan. Okay. So what is this God doing is? So now we have established that God is living in me, in this Navadvara Puri. What is he doing? It is saying na kurvan na karayan. He is neither doing something nor doing anything, others also doing anything anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. This is amazing. He is neither acting nor making the other Navadvara Pura Dehis do anything anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. What does it imply? Na kurvan na karayan. What is the implication of this? Navadvara Pura Dehinal idane Bhagavanta. But ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. How do I look at this? How do I reconcile this? Means we have to go back to the big picture. Everything is played out on the screen. I'm watching a movie. Bhagavan is sitting in this Navadvara Pura Deha and he is watching a movie on the screen. The screen, neither is the screen making the people do things. Alva. The screen is not instigating either the villain or the hero. It is just being played out. Na kurvan. He is not doing anything. Bhagavan is the screen. Na karayan. He is neither doing anything nor is he getting anything done. This is the ultimate, understanding that we have to come and we have to stop here with this understanding. It has to go deep inside. This is very important. Na kurvan na karayan. See what he's saying? Navadvara pure dehi naiva kurvan na karayan. Imagine, so beautiful. Neither he is doing anything nor he is getting anything to act. Now, how do we live life with this knowledge, people? ನಾನು ಏನೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ನು ನನ್ಗೆ ಯಾರೋ ಕಪಾಳ ಕುಡಿತಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅವನು ನಂಗೆ ಏನೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಭಾವನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡೋದು, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್. Any thoughts about this beautiful, revelation? Then the 15th also is on the same lines. We'll chant that and we can finish. Same sentiment. Nadatte kasyachit papam na chaiva sukrutam vibhuhu ajnanenavrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. Yes, chant ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
नादत्ते कश्चित् व्यापानं
कस्यचित्
पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Yes.
नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः.
Same thing, that 14, 15 are the twin shlokas. It is saying, na adatte kasyachit papam na sukrutam. God, in the first shloka he says, God is neither doing anything nor he is getting anything done. In this it is strengthening. He is saying, he does not get papa and punya, because madavane ilde hodre papa punya illinda baratte. He is neither doing anything nor getting anything done. Na papam na sukrutam. Vibhuhu. Vibhuhu is the term used for the Bhagwan here, is the complete supreme Lord. Vibhu. Total control of everything. But he is neither getting papa nor punya. Bhagwan. Agnanena avrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha. So when I understand this, Ajnanena avrutam, when this ignorance has dropped by knowledge, ajnana is dropped by jnana. Jantavaha muhyanti. Jantavaha is all of us. Bhagavan is referring to us as jantus, creatures. We will be delivered from ajnana, muhyanti. So, ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಇವೆರಡು ಇದರಿಂದ 14 and 15? What have we understood? We will share this understanding because this is very, 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 very important. Number one, he said, I am sitting in this Navadvara Pura, in the Deha, but I am neither doing anything nor getting anything done. I don't get papa nor do I get punya. When you understand this, you are liberated. This is simple things he is saying in 14 and 15. Okay. Now you all of us have to share this understanding in one line. Have you understood it or not? Anta helbekella. Please. For the sake of, for our own sake. But we can close the, recording and then we can share. Don't quit. Om asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityormamamrutam gamaya. Om shanti shanti shantihi. ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದಾತ್ಮ ಶಿವನಾನು ನಾನೇ. ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಹರಿಃ ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಹರಿಃ ಓಂ.